What's good YouTube, my name is Sora, and today was the Xbox conference, and during the conference they revealed a brand new Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer, which was not expected, but during this trailer there was a lot shown, so let's start off. At the opening of the trailer there is a text similar to like before of just don't think about imagining a world, just jump in, but it's different this time, and it states the light is gathering together, hearts driven by one oath, one purpose. And it just jumps us straight into the Frozen world, which is confirmed that Frozen is now a world that Sora and his pals will be able to visit. And basically Sora fights a Heartless and he's cold, and he looks off to the distance, he sees a lake that's being frozen, which then is zoomed in to reveal that Elsa is running away from the castle. I'm going to assume that the events of Kingdom Hearts are happening just like in the Frozen movie, but in a parallel world. Then it cuts us to a cutscene where we see Olaf talking to Sora, Donald, and Goofy, and then we see Kristoff and Elsa's sister Anna talking to him, basically being introduced. And then after that we just head straight into the battle. There's a lot of things that are being shown when it comes to combat. Can I talk about how we literally see the Marshmallow Mom, and it's honestly amazing. We get to see a little bit of the Keyblade transformation for the world, which one of them is Blizzard Blades. That's very interesting. It's basically like ice skating, so that's honestly amazing. And there's a lot of more details, but I'm going to be, there's a lot of low details and all that, but I'm going to be paying more attention to the, honestly it's amazing to see Sora have these ice skating transformation. But then this is honestly the best idea I've ever seen from Square. You can literally get on Goofy's shield and just go down a mountain and just snow ski. That's honestly amazing. And then we see one of the brand new links is actually Simba. That's actually a very interesting link. You can see him have fiery roar, leap, and that's it. We see a little cutscene where basically Sora has to get to from one point to the other side and basically use Rapunzel's hair to actually do it, which honestly I find that very nice touch. It does make sense. She literally grabs Sora, she swings them to the other side, and then we see a very short scene of Sora in the Monster Inc. world, and basically it's like I think they're inside the mechanism where all the doors are saved. And then we see a lot of Gummi action. We see Gummi gameplay, which is honestly surprising to see. I would like to point out that the world transitions very reversed when it comes to the Gummi. You see fire, you see a serpent, you see a whole bunch of things. Honestly, it's a lot to take in when it comes to the Gummi. But I would like to ask one thing. I want to know one thing when it comes to the whole traveling to worlds. If the Gummi ship minigame actually has like little hints of details of what worlds might come, because we saw fire and all that. And before Kingdom Hearts 2 it was just like this, there's certain monsters and that's it, you just go back and forth. But this one it's like there's more environmental based, so maybe it's every Gummi ship game is actually corresponded to the world that you're visiting to. So maybe when we go to Frozen we actually see like ice spikes and all that and ice creatures. Then the trailer starts getting low. It's the Don't Think Twice song came in. Honestly, I was trying to focus on it, but there was so much information that literally just hidden. You see Elsa attacking the Heartless, and Sora's impressed. Because, well, simple. Sora was impressed. Main reason why? He'd never seen anyone who has been able to control ice. And of course, we see Elsa's backstory saying it's not a blessing, it's a curse. She doesn't want to hurt people and all of that. She basically tries to say that, she doesn't like this power. She wants it to be gone, just like in the actual Frozen movie. Then we see Herc is holding up a rock, but it turns out he's holding out the rock to save the fact that there's a family of 3 under him, trying to keep them alive. Then we see Rapunzel. Rapunzel's, dancing around in flowers. It's honestly amazing. And then she looks at the mural of the wall, which has the king, the queen, and the child, which she looks at, and then it shows a cutscene of Ham being about to be attacked by one of the robots in Toy Story. And then you see Sora, Donald, and Goofy just jump in to protect him, and Woody gets him out of the way. Then we see Sora in Monster Inc. world with Sully, Mike, and Boo, trying to get out of the factory. When they come out, it's revealed that the world, like, there's helicopters coming around, there's unversed, so the thing's going to happen. Then this cutscene's actually very interesting. Like a long time ago, we got a cutscene where Sora, Donald, and Goofy were with the 3 versions of Xehanort, Xemnas, Ansem the Wise, Ansem the Darkness, and young Xehanort. And basically Sora's saying here is, it's a conversation between the two, basically saying Roxas is still in me. I know he is. I can still fear him. While the ants in the dark, it's saying Roxas is just there. There's no way you can actually revive, which is honestly surprising. We don't know if it's actually possible that they can revive Roxas, but who knows. But then we say hello to an old face, which is Larksen. She is back. She is about to cause chaos in the frozen world. Basically, she's like, oh, Elsa has ice powers and she wants to isolate herself. I want to see which side she falls into, the dark side or the light side. And that's going to be interesting to watch. And Sora's basically saying, it doesn't matter which side she is, it doesn't matter what you want, it doesn't matter what you're going to do, because I'm here and I'm going to prevent you from her falling into the dark side and from you causing any more chaos. We get this final scene in the realm of darkness. During the orchestra trailer, they reported of a shadowy Aqua. It was my fault, I reported incorrectly. I said Aqua was with Kairi, but it's Aqua. There was a shadowy Aqua holding a Keyblade which looked similar. The shadowy figure, which is Aqua, and Riku in the background being hurt. I don't know what happened to Riku. I'm assuming that Riku fought something and got hurt because he was supposed to have a Keyblade and it broke. And then it just cuts to the scene. It goes up to where a shadowy figure, a shadow Aqua, picks up the Keyblade, holding it, and basically saying, a Keyblade, huh? We then see Mickey being held back by darkness. There's a red sphere, you know, holding him back. Mickey's like, wait a minute, is that? Realizing that it is Aqua, Aqua then looks at Mickey, saying, you're too late, with the eyes of yellow, which signifies that she has not only fallen into the darkness, she has fell into the possession of Xehanort. I think when everyone saw that, the happiness of going to Frozen died the moment we saw Aqua in the realm of darkness as one of the pupils of Xehanort. I cried. I'm saying this right now, I cried when I saw that. I am not ashamed of it. I'm honestly, when I saw that, I was speechless. I don't know what to say. The trailer ends off there. I'm gonna end it off here, guys. Hope you guys really did enjoy. But anyhow, my name is Sora, and I'll be talking to you guys next time. Peace.